okay? When this first happened, we were told by BP that we could go online and take their training. When we tried to do it online, we were told it was not open to volunteers. That came from the BP organization itself. We were not allowed to take their gratis training. So we're doing it ourselves.
It was supposed to be my interview, but it became something more. There's a band even. First interview I've ever had with a band. What happens, this is kind of a delicate question, but I'm curious. What happens if, God forbid the oil never makes it here, but if it does make it here, and you're told not to go out there, you don't have the proper training?
But you know what? We're going to go out there and do it anyway. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
What is this full-page newspaper ad in the back of our newspaper every day? That money's not going towards training us. I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little PO'd. You don't live here. That's why you're not.
I just wanted to say, your question was why we're not waiting, and they've said over and over again, if there's a need, and they're going to wait till the last 72 hours. In the last 72 hours, we don't need to be getting people trained. We need to be getting people on boats, getting the boats outfitted with equipment, getting it outfitted with food. So what we're trying to do is develop the workforce so that there's a pool of people that are trained and ready to go at a moment's notice if it is.
We've been crying for money since April the 20th. Since April the 20th, we've been crying for money. And all we get is a full-page newspaper ad. You know what to do with that newspaper ad when you get back to New York.
It wasn't my newspaper ad.
And then you got my friend Kevin over there from Green Parrot, okay, who goes out and voluntarily, for no money, goes and cleans the mangroves so that we don't have a bigger mess when the oil does get here.
You gotta hear from the Queen.
Been waiting, what, over a month and a half now, whatever? 2 months. 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. And they say, they're trying this and trying that. Why not us? Why don't we go out there and just do it ourselves? Because obviously they don't know what they're doing. So
we're here. Nobody, when FEMA didn't get here during 2005, we took care of ourselves. FEMA didn't do anything for us. We took care of ourselves, and we're still trying to recover from that. There is no reason why we have to wait for anybody to give us the right to prepare this beautiful island for whatever it takes. And you know what? We got the backbone to do it in this town.
I mean, I'd stand here as long as you guys want to stand here. I don't want to necessarily.
I would like to say something too.
Okay.
I got to be loud, so I'll do it. Okay. You asked why the people in the Keys are doing this. You know, we chose to live here. We came here from somewhere else and said, this is where I want to be. We know we are the stewards, and we know we have an obligation to take care of our planet. Would we let our young shrimp and the crabs, we're not going to let them just disappear from the earth. We are going to take care. We are the stewards here. And that's our obligation, and that's our joy. Thank you.
It's my job to do the stories that come at the end of the news. You know, after the 22 minutes of bad news, I'm supposed to present the 2 minutes that make you feel like life's worth living. On Monday, I'm going to try to leave our viewers with a message, that something they can take from you. I know you have your own goals and agenda. That's my agenda, and I hope that if there is a line drawn in the sand, that you guys draw it here. And it seems like you might.
At any one point in the city of Key West alone, without talking about the Florida Keys, I believe we have 37,000 strong people. at any one weekend, we have over 100,000 people on this island. There is that many different people from around the world that come here and expect us to be stewards. And that's what we want to be. We're not going to wait for anybody else. We are going to do it.
Is it practical to think that you, I mean, considering what's out there, and God forbid it, you know, ever comes here, but is it really practical and realistic to think that you can actually stop it?
It could have been stopped when BP blew the well.
Yeah, but now I'm talking
Now
about
you're leaving us with a mess, and you're telling us we can't do anything about it.
I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm just asking. You might be armed for all I know. I'm just asking. If it's too overwhelming, I mean, yeah, go ahead in the purple up there.
It'd be a whole lot easier if BP would pay for us to be trained so we can go and handle the situation.
But they're not going to until later. They gave $10,000. They trained 100 of you. How many do you need? Hold on, get over right here. Hold on.
Our community has spent more than $125,000 out of their pockets of hard-earned money to train themselves. We want BP to train us. Yes. We want to pay for the training.
You gonna wait for that? No. About their marshes and their beaches. Right. What I was going to get at is they were passionate and they want, but there were roadblocks. There were roadblocks that stopped them. Why are not those same roadblocks going to stop you from stopping the oil?
Because we got cojones.
Look up news on the oil spill. You get
every key word
information. They bought every key word. You can imagine why.
So they could put their propaganda.
That's a story for another reporter. I know. Yeah, go ahead up here in the blue.
There are plenty of parts of the world that used to be the last frontiers. We do not want this to be the last frontier.
It's funny because I had a preconceived idea. I'd been to the Keys a couple times. I had a preconceived idea that you guys sort of sat around and you played golf and sat in your rocking chairs. What happened to that? What happened to that idea? Well, I can't thank you enough for, I mean, obviously this is one of those stories where reporters can take sides. And I'm definitely on your side, and I really,
Thank you.
if anybody can stop this, I think you guys can, from what I've seen. And this tremendous turnout.